All right, welcome. This is the kind of in-affiliate semi-finals prediction on how our New Zealand athletes are going to get on this weekend. So looking at the leaderboard currently on Friday night at 8:21, we've got 3 males entered and no females. So we're just going to go over who the 3 males are, how I think they're going to go, and kind of just go over each of their workouts and who's going to finish where. So if you haven't seen already, leaderboard is up for everybody that has entered. So we can go down the list and kind of see who's playing the game right now. And there's a lot of the usual suspects that we can see on the leaderboard. We've got a Nick Matthew go up. What else have we got? Jay Crouch. And a few others if we keep going down the line, but there is 5 pages of dudes to go through. But I have already got all of our profiles up here. So let's have a little bit of a look at the first profile. Bailey Martin. All right, so this guy has been to the CrossFit Games a few times now, a couple of times, or once as a teenager, and then twice now in the open division. So as we can see, he finished 27th in the world, which is pretty damn good. So not a bad start for the season for Bailey there. If we go down to his kind of overall rankings for this year, at least 2025, 27th in the world for the Open. He was 4th in Oceania, and he was 3rd in Australia. He was first out of his gym, so pretty good results there. And if we can look at kind of like his trending pattern, like from, let's say, 2021, he's just going up and up and up. So 50th and 58th years he went to the games, and now 27th this year. So he's in with a good shot. So yeah, I like Bailey for this weekend for these in-affiliate semi-finals. But let's have a look at the other 2 New Zealand athletes. Next one, Ben Fowler. And again, we can look at his open performance is 20th in the world, which is phenomenal. That's a really good finish for Ben. If we scroll down to look at his year this year, as we just said, 20th in the open, 3rd in Oceania, and 1st in New Zealand, and again, 1st in his gym. So that's wicked to see. So he is kind of beating up Bailey already. If we look at that, 4th in Oceania for Bailey, 3rd for Ben. So those 2 are going to be quite tight. And again, if you look at Ben's kind of trajectory from 2021, same as Bailey, 116th, 257th, 301st, and then 20th. So again, kind of some mixed results through here. We know Ben has been to the games on a team. Where can we find that? Games, team, 6th place. So that is a really good result for a New Zealand team to come 6th. So well done. Yeah, that's Ben. Last one is Dante. Dante is 77th in the open, which compared to Bailey and Ben isn't as good. But if we look at his trajectory on his finishes in the open, he's only got 4 finishes: 1,806, 1,650, 196, and 77th. So his trajectory is very, very good. If we look at this, 7th in Oceania and 2nd in New Zealand, still pretty phenomenal finishes. Coming down here, though, this is what I really want to look at, is this. He has 1 semi-final finish, and it is 7th. If we go over here, semi-final, 18th, 2nd, and 8th. Still great results. 2 of them, or 1 of them is a team. And Bailey, 8th, 6th, 13th, 2nd, and 2nd. So these is a good sign for Dante, right? Getting 7th in his first semi-finals is really encouraging. So I think Dante is going to be on to a good finish this season, whether it's in affiliate semi-finals or at Touring Pro. He is going to be the man to watch. But let's kind of go over the workouts and kind of speculate who's going to do what with this weekend. So, workout 1, we have a 15-minute AMRAP, so as many rounds reps as possible, 3 muscle-ups, ring muscle-ups, 3 back squats, and a 30-foot handstand walk, which is just under 10 meters, with a just under 5 meter there and back. had 3 reps of the muscle ups and squats every round, and our working weight is 125 for the guys, 83 for the ladies. So, in terms of this workout, 15 minutes is a long time to make. That bar is going to get really heavy, and the lockout fatigue for the muscle ups and the handstand walk is going to become a big factor in this one. I think Ben probably has, in my opinion, a better overhead position, although Dante's isn't bad either. Bailey is just phenomenal on his hands though, and that kid is super strong as well. So I probably can't pick this one apart between those three on who's going to do it better. But I think they're all going to have a good showing on this workout, and it's going to be different ways. Like Bailey's back squats are fine, his muscle ups are phenomenal, and his handstand walks great. Ben, again, he's great at all his movements, and so is Dante. So for those three boys, it's going to be a good workout. Workout 2, we have 20, 18, 16, 14, 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2 reps of a dumbbell overhead walking lunge. That's dual dumbbell overhead walking lunge and GHT sit-ups. So dumbbell weight for ladies is 22.5, and for guys it's 32.5. This is crazy heavy. This is really going to test people in their midline stamina. So the dumbbell overhead walking lunges is the steps not measured. So they can just keep going. They can do one line. They can do there and back, however they want. But again, this is going to come down to overhead position for the dumbbells. So whichever athlete can hold a locked out position while walking with that dumbbell overhead is going to really do well. The GHDs, although it's a lot of reps, I don't think it's going to affect people as well. It'll affect them a lot, but it's not going to be where the workout is won or lost, right? It's going to be the dumbbell over walking lunges. So if athletes can find a position where the dumbbells aren't touching and they can do those lunges and kind of breathe between on the GHD sit-ups, they're going to do really well. Again, it's a hard workout to kind of dissect, but I think, I don't know, all three of them are going to do well. Like, we're just kind of breaking down this. Workout 3, heavy as a bell. So Bailey is sneaky strong when it comes to Olympic lifting. So it's at 102 for the guys and 70 for ladies. Dante is known for having a very, very strong snatch. So it'll be interesting to see how he goes about that, whether he goes power the whole way, whether he squats some, and how fast he can get that done. And Ben is going to have a really good workout as well. As good as the other two boys, I wouldn't say he's going to do as well, but he'll still do very well. But yeah, I think Dante is going to have a lot of fun with this one. Bailey will do really well as well. He went on that 10 kg bulk from 80 to 90. So that was really cool. So hopefully that helps out. Workout 4. It is the total reps, 2 minutes, every 2 minutes, 5 rounds, complete. 10 50-foot shuttle runs, so 25 feet there, 25 back, which is 7.5 meters there and back. 10 clean and jerks at 61 and 38, which is super light for the ladies, but that's a discussion for another day. And then max lateral burpees over the bar. And then time, 1 minute rest. So 2 on, 1 off, 5 rounds. This workout is gnarly. It's going to keep the heart rate up, and it's going to keep it up. Even like having it as lateral burpees over the bar instead of bar facing is going to keep the heart rate up. You're not going to have as much time to stand up and breathe between, which is going to force athletes to go hard. So I like Bailey for this workout just because of his ability to do burpees quick is good. He's going to do really well in this. Shuttle runs, you're not going to get much separation between the athletes on this. And again, the clean and jerks are light enough that all athletes are probably going to be going touch and go on those 10. But I mean, that is 50 reps all up at 61. So maybe there might be some breaking early, being tactical, but we'll see. But yeah, I like Bailey for this workout. Although Ben will be doing, I mean, like, as I've been saying this whole time, they're all going to do well. These are just the ones I think are going to have like a standout performance on these workouts. Last one, and whoa, it is a 30-minute AMRAP of a 1,000-meter row. That's 1,000 for guys and girls, 30 toe bar, and 6 rope climbs to 15 feet. It is very simple, but that is very deceiving. That is a lot of grip and midline. So whenever we think about well, when I think about programming rope climbs, I always think about how can I affect the midline to be able to mess with that, and rowing and totem will do that. Plus, they're probably going to have quite fatigued midlines from the GHC sit-ups already. Shoulders are going to be blown. Everything's going to be sore. This one is rough in terms of who's going to do well. Probably the person that's best at CrossFit is going to do well. So if we're going over open results, it's potentially going to be Ben. Although Dante is a bigger athlete, may be able to move a rower faster. But again, Bailey gymnastics is just insane. So toe bar and rope climbs might favor him super well. But yeah, that is all the workouts for semi-finals, and that is our 3 athletes from New Zealand that are representing us. I'll just do a quick look on the women's side just to make sure I'm not missing anybody from here. But I didn't see any New Zealand flags when I was looking before, but one might have snuck under the radar. We'll have a quick look. But if you guys know these guys personally, let me know how you think they're going to go. So drop in the comments who's going to do the best out of all 3, who's going to have the best finish overall in the semi-final. So who's going to have like the best finish in each result, or our result, or a workout. Is there going to be any top 5 finishes from these boys? Is there going to be any top 10s, anything like that? Any standout results? I'm still looking for any females entered. There's a few Australian flags, which was quite cool to see, but I always get them. Oh. No. So just those 3 boys is the ones going through for us this weekend. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If you want me to do more of these kind of videos, just kind of breaking down what New Zealanders are doing what on the big stage, or if you want me to break down local competitions or local things happening in the fitness space in the country, just give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you want more, or anything like that. I can happily do these if people want them. Thanks, guys.